The story of King Taksin, from a mighty warrior king to a man lost to madness. King Taksin, one of Siam's most powerful rulers, has a fascinating and dramatic life story. Born as a commoner of Chinese descent, he rose to become the King of Thonburi after the fall of Ayutthaya to Burmese invaders. In 1767, Taksin declared himself the new king of Siam and established Thonburi as his new capital. He was a brilliant and courageous leader, but his ambition to expand his territory, targeting places like Lan Na and Cambodia, drove him to wage relentless wars. While he succeeded in conquering Lan Na and Chiang Mai, his attempts to invade Cambodia led to chaos. Eventually, Taksin descended into madness, causing turmoil in his capital, Thonburi. In the end, his trusted allies turned against him, imprisoned him, and he was executed. Let's dive into the incredible story of King Taksin. 1. Early life and beginnings. King Taksin was born on April 17, 1734 in Ayutthaya. He had a mixed Chinese-Thai heritage. His father was Chinese from Guangdong province and worked as a tax collector, while his mother was Thai from a wealthy family in Ayutthaya. Though born into a well-off family, Taksin wasn't of noble blood. As a young boy, Taksin was sharp and talented. He spent 3 years as a novice monk, studying Buddhism. In his youth, he became close friends with a man named Thong Duong. A Chinese fortune teller once predicted that both Taksin and Thong Duong would achieve greatness. At the time, they laughed it off, but the prophecy came true. Taksin became King Taksin the Great, while Thong Duong later became King Rama I, the founder of the Chakri dynasty, which still rules Thailand today. After leaving monkhood, Taksin entered royal service during the reign of King Ayutthaya. He was appointed governor of Tak province and later earned the noble title Paranoia. In 1765, when the Burmese invaded Ayutthaya, Taksin was tasked with defending the kingdom. He earned praise for his efforts in protecting Kampeng Phet province. However, Ayutthaya fell to the Burmese on April 7, 1767, marking the end of the kingdom. 2. Building a resistance to reclaim Siam. 3 months before Ayutthaya's fall, Taksin led a small force of about 500 soldiers, broke through the Burmese siege, and fled to Reunifying, a coastal province. There, he regrouped and began recruiting more troops. After Ayutthaya's collapse, Siam fractured into several regions controlled by local warlords. Taksin teamed up with his childhood friend Thong Duong, a key military leader, to reclaim Siam bit by bit. Together, they drove the Burmese out and reunified the kingdom. The first province Taksin liberated was Thonburi. Their success was partly due to the Burmese being distracted by a Chinese invasion, forcing them to abandon Siam to defend their own land. The Burmese controlled Ayutthaya for only about 7 months. 3. Establishing a new capital. With Ayutthaya in ruins and the old royal family scattered, Taksin declared himself the new leader of Siam. He ensured the safety of the remaining members of the old royal family and organized a grand funeral for King Ayutthaya, the former ruler. Most importantly, he decided to build a new capital. Taksin chose not to rebuild Ayutthaya, as it was too vulnerable to further Burmese attacks. Instead, he selected Thonburi, a location with strategic advantages. Thonburi's geography made it easier to defend against land invasions, and the Chao Phraya River helped block enemy trade and weapons. Taksin systematically defeated local warlords who still held power in various regions, consolidating Thonburi as Siam's sole center of authority. 4. Ascending the throne. On December 28, 1767, Taksin was crowned king in Thonburi at the age of 34. He took the royal title Boramar Racha IV, or Sri Sunpet X, but the Siamese people commonly called him King Taksin the Great. His remarkable achievements filled him with immense pride. According to a British diplomat in 1924, Taksin was so confident that he believed even nature was under his control. The diplomat compared him to Napoleon Bonaparte of France, a leader who saw himself as destined for greatness. However, Taksin didn't focus much on strengthening Thonburi as a capital. Instead, he spent most of his time leading military campaigns to suppress rebellions and local warlords left over from Ayutthaya's fall.
He also aimed to expand Siam's territory. Among his biggest successes was defeating two warlords, one in Pisanulok and one in Nakhon Ratchasima, between 1768 and 1771. This solidified Thonburi as Siam's unchallenged capital. 5. Wars with foreign lands. After unifying Siam, Taksin set his sights on conquering Lan Na, a kingdom centered in Chiang Mai. Lan Na was a key route for Burmese invasions into Thonburi, so controlling it would protect Siam. In 1770, Taksin's first attempt to conquer Lan Na failed. A year later, in 1771, Lan Na was attacked by the Burmese and its people rebelled against them. With Lan Na weakened by internal chaos, Taksin seized the opportunity, attacked Chiang Mai and brought Lan Na under Siamese control in 1775. The Burmese also tried to invade Thonburi twice, in 1774 and 1775. While they had some success in 1775, Siamese forces fought back and expelled them. By 1776, Chiang Mai, the former capital of Lan Na, was completely destroyed. 6. War with Cambodia. After becoming king in Thonburi, Taksin sent envoys to Cambodia to propose an alliance with King Ayutthaya. However, the Cambodian king rejected the offer, looking down on Taksin as a commoner without royal lineage. Furious, Taksin ordered his army to attack Nakhon Wat, modern-day Siam Reap. The Cambodian forces fought back and drove the Siamese out. Determined to conquer Cambodia and exact revenge, Taksin launched a massive two-pronged attack, by land and sea. The war was bloody, but the Cambodians held their ground. Eventually, King Ayutthaya was forced to negotiate peace with Siam to end the conflict. However, when Taksin learned that the Cambodian king was growing close to the Vietnamese, he became enraged. He ordered an even larger army of over 20,000 troops to attack Cambodia via 3 routes, aiming to make it a vassal state. Taksin instructed his generals to install a prince of his choosing as Cambodia's king if they succeeded, similar to Siam's historical conquests of Angkor. At the time, Cambodia's king Narai Raja Ong Ang relied on Vietnamese forces to fight the Siamese. As the Siamese, Vietnamese, and Cambodian armies clashed fiercely on Cambodian land, chaos erupted back in Thonburi. King Taksin descended into madness, causing unrest in his capital. When news of his condition reached the Siamese generals fighting in Cambodia, they decided to withdraw their troops. Soon after, Taksin and his royal family were arrested by his trusted ally, Chao Phraya Chakri, now known as Chao Phraya Chakri. Taksin was executed in 1782. Following Taksin's death, Chao Phraya Chakri declared himself king, founding the Chakri dynasty. He took the title King Buddha Yadfa Chulalok, or King Rama I.